Guys, do you find yourself being absolutely ruthless to yourselves, having no mercy, just constantly attacking yourself, criticizing others, comparing yourself to others, and just having no joy? Well, I've been there. And what's really helped me is A Course in Miracles. So let's start healing our own minds now. And hi, if you're new here, I'm Cahir. I'm here to take you one step closer to self-love. So today I got inspired by reading the Course, and there's this passage I really want to read to you guys because it really spoke to me. He is at his own mercy, and where he chooses to be merciful, there is he free. But where he chooses to condemn instead, there is he held a prisoner, waiting in chains, his pardon on himself to set him free. And for a long time, guys, I felt a prisoner of my own mind. And what the Course is speaking to us, telling, you have to free yourself. You have to pardon yourself. And I want to ask you guys a question. Are you condemning yourself in any way? Because that in my healing journey, I would condemn myself for a lot of things. Oh, I didn't do this on my to-do list. I'm not where I want to be in life. I'm just a loser. Right? And what are these but condemnations? And the more I think about it, yes, I think in like my early life, being a teenager and also early 20s, I did experience condemnation, like insults, bullying, also like early childhood stuff, but let's not get into that. Made plenty of videos. But then I became my own jailer. I started condemning myself in these ways. And I asked myself, why do I keep doing that? And the answer I came up with is, it's like I have to feel bad in order to change my life, in order to change my circumstances. I thought it was responsible. But is it responsibility or self-beratement? And the Course in Miracles has this radical teaching that all my loving thoughts are true and all the thoughts that are out of love are false. And that might seem radical to you. It was radical to me. But you got to think how counterintuitive it is to have all this pressure on ourselves. During healthy, so I do healthy gaming coaching, counseling. it's like a group therapy, basically. Highly recommend it. Link is in the description. I'm not affiliate yet. And one of the members was dealing with very similar challenges as I was, that they wanted to do a lot of things, but then they'd overwhelm themselves and not do any of it. And then what happens? Self-condemnation again. And how many of us deal with that? And I still catch myself like, oh man, I'm condemning myself. And in the Course's perspective, it's about gentle correction, meaning we forgive ourselves and we just start a new behavior. And I know it sounds simple, but have we actually done it? Have we actually given ourselves that grace, that self-compassion to be like, oh, oops, I messed up again. Well, that's okay. What can I do? And this video is a reminder to please be merciful to yourself. If I could go back in time and just tell my anxious 25-year-old self, is please be merciful. You think you're doing something. You think you're doing something good by berating yourself and whipping yourself into submission because, you didn't do this thing and now you're going to be a loser forever because you didn't go to the gym. Like, bro, this is crazy talk. You gotta have mercy for yourself. There's also this person during Healthy Gamer, they're talking like, I need to get my shit together. I need to just do this and that and that. And I was thinking, man, I had thoughts like that. And to some extent I still do, but I'm aware of it, where it's this all or none thinking. It's this urgency, this pressure. And it doesn't come from somewhere higher up. It comes from this scarcity, this lack, this fear, the belief in the ego. And really think about it. Like, have you made your best decisions under extreme stress and pressure? Or did you compromise on yourself? And don't get me wrong, I understand there are parts in our lives where we have to make quick decisions. But if you're like me and you dealt with a lot of mental anguish, you really take a step back and be like, oh, do I really have to make a decision right now? Do I really have to sprint, or is walking enough? And I think it's a lot harder for guys, because if you think about like this masculine archetype, it's like being a warrior, right? I play tabletop games, video games, all like being a warrior. Oh, that's cool. And when we think about like men going through war, it's like boot camp, right? Like, come on, don't be a pussy, run, run, run. Ah. But if you really question, what is war now? It's not defending your homeland, especially nowadays. It's just destruction, hell on earth. So I watched this video about Marine boot camp and how it's just like this humiliation ritual to just degrade you so you could work as a unit, right? And the worst thing is then we like internalize that voice. If I would classify my negative self-talk as anything, I would call it the drill instructor. Get up, private. We're gonna, you gotta be waking up 4:30 in the morning or else you're a pussy. And because of all these movies and propaganda, we think it's good. Right? Oh, it's good because you're being disciplined now. Yeah, you're waking up at 4:30 in the morning. Well, what's happening to your mind? What's happening to your soul, man? I could tell you, for me, that constant pressure of I have to be constantly improving, or else I'm just this beta cuck bitch. It screws with your mind, man. It's the opposite of self-love. And it didn't get me anything good. But I held on to it, that belief I have to be this drill instructor for so long, because I thought that's what I needed. I needed the drill instructor, or else I'm just going to be a lazy piece of shit on the couch. And that's the thing. And that voice disempowered me. So I would just feel like crap, not take action, and the cycle would continue. And what the Course teaches us is, and after that passage I read right next to it, it's all misery comes from the belief we are powerless. And I remember that disempowered 25-year-old man that I was. And yeah, he was miserable because I really believed I was powerless to change anything in my life. And if I would go back in time, I would ask him, really, can you do something? Anything? What the Course teaches, having the smallest willingness. And when I mean tiny action, I mean like really tiny. Can you journal for 5 minutes? Can you go on a walk for 5 minutes? Because guys, you really don't know where these tiny actions will take you. I didn't know signing up to Healthy Gaming, how much that would change my life. So I've been doing it over a year. I think a year and a half now. Wow. And it all started with, all right, I'm going to experiment. I'm going to do one session, see how it is. Same with improv. I made a whole video about how improv changed my life for the better. But here's the thing, guys. You know how it started? I just saw an improv show. I just went. And even back then, I had so much resistance going out that was even a struggle to to see an English improv show. And I did it, and that started the trajectory for me having my own improv group. One tiny, simple action like that. But the ego minds is like, oh, yeah, let's see what small action will give you. That's nothing. But the most important thing is you get your power back. Because what I'm building here on this channel and what I'm building in my life is champion consciousness. Because I could tell you I was the exact opposite, and I have my moments of not being a champion. But I think, what does that mean, champion consciousness? It means no condemnation. Because that drill instructor, that shame and guilt voice, it would only get me so far, and then I would burn out. But I've had days, and even more so now, where I feel like I'm talking to the sun coach. Like this perfect mix of masculine drive with this feminine nurturance. Or it's like, oh, you took action today. Oh, that's so good. That's so good, my son. You did such a great job. Wow. Okay, let's do another step. That's amazing. Wow. You see how motivating that is? It's like, all right, you're gonna make 3 videos. You just watch YouTube all day, you bitch. Which is more motivating for you to actually take the actions that you need to take. And to me, that voice is mercy. It's like, oh, okay, you doom scrolled today. That's okay. I know you don't want to do that. All right, we can take some action steps. You can download a browser extension or put in a time box instead of like the drill instructor. You wasted another day of your precious life. If your mind is a garden, and think about it as a garden, this mercy we give to ourselves, this non-condemnation, it is life-giving water to that garden. And I feel every time that we invoke this negative self-talk or drill instructor, in my case, is we're planting weeds unconsciously in our own mind. So the takeaway of this video, please stop condemning yourself and please be merciful to yourself. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please subscribe if you want more healing content like this. May the Holy Spirit light up your path wherever it takes you. Take care. May the Holy Spirit light up your path wherever it takes you. Take care.